Hi guys! It's Shami from Crafts, Names, and Things. So today I have a craft to show you that I'm super excited about. This video is sponsored by Panda Hall. So they sent me some supplies as I did in the review video, so check that out so you can see all the great stuff that they sent me. But today we're going to make these beautiful bookmarks. Do you see that? Look how pretty that is. Yes. So we're going to make one of those, and I'm going to show you how easy they are to make. And they have so many kinds of these metal bookmarks. There's so many different styles. And then I'm going to use a pendant setting with a glass dome too. And that is just beautiful. And it goes perfectly with the adornment of this beautiful bookmark. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make that. We're also going to use some black beads and some turquoise beads too for this one. Okay, so for this craft, very quickly, you're going to need beads, okay, which I got these from Panda Hall. Oh my gosh, and they're moving all over the place here. Okay, so I got those from Panda Hall, and I'm just going to stick them back in so I don't lose any more. Okay, just like that. Okay, alrighty. And then I also have the glass dome, so we're going to use those. And we're going to use these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pendant sets, or these beautiful settings, okay, which are gorgeous. And I really like the color. It complements these beautiful bookmarks hooks. And like I said, they have so many different styles. This one, if you see really closely, it has really pretty hearts and stuff. It's very gorgeous. Okay, absolutely. So that's what we're going to use. Okay, and then I just have a piece of wire here. This is 22 gauge wire. And then I have some jump beads in here. And I'm going to use Eileen's Jewellet, which actually really works well with glass and metal. So I recommend that you use this. And it doesn't take very much. I just got like the 3-pack that you can get at any craft store, or even at Walmart. It's like $2 and something cents. And this stuff goes a long way. You don't need very much. So I recommend that you use that, which I'm in love with this stuff now that I found it. And then I have all of these beautiful tools, my jewelry tools, so we'll be using those for sure. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we are going to decorate our glass dome. Okay, so in order to do that, you can select scrapbooking paper. You can kind of select whatever kind of paper you want. Okay, so you're just going to grab one of your domes, and as I said before, these come, you know, as sets, which I love, because I don't know about you, I go like to like Michael's, and you have to find like the right setting for the right glass dome, and it's just a mess. So I just love that they make it so easy for you. So I decided to do a vintage book page, so that's what I'm going to use for this one. Okay, and I will bring you in a little closer too. And you're going to, when we start doing some more detailed work. And then this is the glass dome. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply some glue. Like I said, it does not take very much. Okay, and I love that this is in a small bottle too. So I do recommend that you buy this one. Okay, because it's perfect for these beautiful treasures that I got from Panda Hall. Okay, so you're just going to take that. And I'll show you in a second just how little glue you have to use. But just make sure that it's covered all the way, so you don't need very much. And then you'll kind of select where you want it to be on your paper. Okay, so you can just select a place. Okay, and you're just going to let this dry. It doesn't take very long. I let mine dry just for like 30 minutes, and it was perfect. So it doesn't take very long. Okay, so you're just going to set that aside, let it dry. Okay, and I have one here that I want to use. I just love book pages. I love making jewelry out of them, and earrings and all sorts of stuff. So that's why I'm selecting that. Okay, and if you wanted to, you could find a book page that had love on it, or some word that was significant to you. So this one is fully dry. You can see that the glue dries clear, so it's very opaque. And these domes are just beautiful. Like, they have no They're not foggy. They have a lot of clarity. They're very beautiful. Okay. And they're heavy too, which I love. Okay. So I'm just going to cut around. Okay. And what I want you to see is that when I cut, I'm undercutting. Okay. And that's just to make it so that it's a little smooth. Okay. And just take your time and cut around. And this makes it easier than, you know, having to draw and then cut it out and make sure that it's perfect. This is just a nice little trick. Okay. Okay, and we're just going to cut it around just like that. And then you can go in just with your scissors and cut a little bit closer. Okay, just like that. But I'm going to have at least 4 more videos using the supplies that they sent me, so keep your eye out for that. Okay, just like that. Okay. There's a little piece there that's a little pesty, but that's okay. Okay, so we have that all cut out. Okay. So we have our settings and we have our glass dome that we cut from the piece of paper. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we're going to apply it. Okay, so I saw a little bit of something on there that I got on the dome, but we'll take care of that. Okay, so we're going to take our Jewel-It Eileen's glue, okay, and very, very gently, just a little bit around the edges there, there's a place where you set it. So I'm just going to go around there, just very, very gently, okay? And I'm going to make sure that I don't squeeze a lot out, okay? Because it only takes a little bit, okay? Doesn't take very much at all, okay? Just like that. So, as you can see, and then I'm just going to put in my glass dome, okay? And if you have a little bit of glue, excess glue on the edges, don't worry because it'll dry clear. But that's the way it looks. I do recommend that you put it on a piece of wax paper just to prevent it from sticking because some of the glue may come up a little bit. Or you could even let it dry upside down like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put that aside. Okay, and then we'll go to our next part. And just allow at least 10 minutes for that to grab my wire. Okay, and I'm going to cut about 1 inch off. Okay, or maybe 1 1/4 inches. Okay, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to make a loop. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. Okay, and I'm going to grab my round nose pliers, or this is a 3-in-1 tool, but round nose pliers will work just fine too. And I'm going to make a loop. Okay, so I'm going to go maybe about 1/4 up, just to make a small loop. Okay, so we're going to take that and we're just going to make a loop so that it touches that other piece of wire. Okay, so that it touches. Okay, and I can take the flat part of my 3-in-1 tool and I can just tighten it up a little bit. Okay, and straighten it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, okay, which look like that, they're flat. Okay, and I'm going to straighten it up. Okay, so I'm going to just straighten that up, straighten it back, and then I'm going to just make sure that it's shut. Okay, alrighty. So that's what we have. Okay, that's the way it looks. Okay, alrighty. Then I'm going to take my beads, okay, and I'm going to put about 4 or 5 beads on here. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use some of those beautiful turquoise ones too that I was sent. Okay, alrighty, so I'll take that and I'll give it a chop there. Okay, then I'll just take a couple beads off. Okay, and then I'm going to put it right back in the package, which makes things very convenient. But look at all these beads that you get from there. It's just awesome, the amount of supplies you get for the money. And the beads are very beautiful. They don't stick together. Sometimes when you get beads, you know, they can get stuck together. They're very clear, very round. The holes aren't blocked. It's just a very good product. Okay, and I'm just going to stuff that back in the box, the back there. Okay. like that. All right, so we are going to add these beautiful beads. They look like turquoise. They're so pretty, okay? And don't worry, I'll have the links for everything underneath, okay? So I'm just going to put those on there, just like that. And like that, okay? So I have about maybe a half of an inch left on my stem here, okay? So I can trim just a little bit off, maybe about a quarter of an inch. Okay, I'm just going to take that and I'm going to take my cutters and I'm going to trim that off. Okay, and then I'm going to make another loop a little bit bigger. Actually, let's trim a little bit more off. Okay, okay, alrighty. Okay, and I'm going to make this one just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go a little bit further up my pliers. Okay, do like that. And I'm going to straighten up the stem. And I'm going to close it with my flat nose pliers. Just like that. Okay, and I can straighten it up if I need to. That way it's straight on the stem. Okay, and I just want to make sure that they're going the same way. My loops. Okay, which they are, but if they weren't, a good trick is you can just take two tools and just twist them so they're the same way. Okay. Okay, so now we can put together our beautiful bookmark. Okay, so so for our next step, we're going to attach all our components together. So we have three components. We have the bookmark, we have our little dangle that we made, and we have our little setting with our glass dome. Okay, our pendant setting. Okay, and then I just have a jump ring here. I think it's a larger one, so it's a 4M jump ring. That's just what I'm going to use because I really want this to dangle. You could use a smaller one, absolutely. So we're going to open these up, and to open a jump ring, okay, all you do is there's a split right in the jump ring, right here. There's a split. Okay, you just take your hand, or you can take another piece of pliers, and you're just going to bend it up. So you'll just give it a twist up, okay, and that opens it. Okay, so it's open. Okay, just like that. All right, and then we're also going to open this guy. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing. So we'll just select which side we want to go on this part. Okay, and we'll open that one. So let's just open it. So we'll take it. Okay, and we're just going to twist it up also. So we'll give it a twist, just like that. So see how I twisted that up? So I just twisted it up, okay? Just like that, okay? And then we're going to just loop it through, just like that, okay? Okay, just like that, okay? And then I'm just going to take my flat nose pliers and I'm going to twist it back down. And it's good to use your flat nose pliers as much as you can because they don't scratch. Except they do have like round nose pliers that have plastic on them, which is really cool. And I just want to say too that Panda does have drilling tools too. It looks like they have really good quality drilling tools. Okay, so now let's attach our jump ring. So on the end here of that side, we're just going to attach that just like that. Okay, and then we'll attach our pendant on just like that. Okay, and then I am going to need both of my pliers, okay, and I'm going to twist that closed. So I'm going to twist my jump ring closed, okay, so I have it there, okay, and I'm just going to twist it back. Okay, so I'll just take that and I'll give it a twist back, okay, just like that. Okay, and then if I need to, I can just take my flat nose pliers and I can clamp it closed if I need to. But if you just keep kind of pushing it together, and most of the times I use my hands, okay, then you can get it nice and closed, okay, just like that. Alrighty? And that is our beautiful bookmark. Look how pretty that is. Okay? And that's how easy it was to make a gorgeous bookmark that you could give as a gift that anyone would love, or you could sell at craft shows. These sell very good at craft shows, and it's different, and it looks very like vintagey and very old and very elegant, really. And that's the supplies that they have at Panda Hall. They have so many beautiful ornate things that I love. So I definitely recommend that you check them out. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. So see how pretty those are? And I guarantee you no one has a bookmark that looks that pretty. Let me bring you in for a close-up, because I just want you to see the detail on that. Look at how pretty ornate those are. It's flowers and vines. And then even on the pendant setting, I mean, it's just beautiful. Just gorgeous. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Please be sure to check out Panda Hall, and I will put the links below for all the supplies that I use. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks.